we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 12! Yeah, we did it. We made it past Season 11. Thank God. All right, so we got rank reset, mid-year rank reset. They said every 6 months is the kind of the idea. I'm okay with that then. I like this splash art. This is cool. Wow. First up, we go here, patch notes. August 20th, Season 12, New Frontiers. New hero Juno, we'll check that out in a second. New game mode Clash. They did a bunch of changes to Clash. Throne of Anubis, we'll check that out in a second. First, Farah and Zarya are in there. Avoidance teammate, now 15 slots. And they added wave respawn. Now, there's some discussion around people not wanting wave respawn in comp because staggering is like a whole thing. And if you do it intentionally, if you intentionally stagger, it makes the stagger itself, like, I think a full 3 to 5 seconds worse because the overall respawn duration got increased. It's just you can check in halfway through someone else's respawn is the idea. Shop is you can now try out all skins in the practice range from the hero gallery to the premium shop. Okay, here we go. So for Diva, they just undid this one. Like, I'm glad Diva got nerfed. I'm just kind of upset that this was the nerf. I'd rather have 100 of her armor be turned into normal health, but overall, a nerf versus a nerf, I'm happy with it. The Orisa change, I mean, just a little bit more damage. I don't really mind. Zarya, a little bit more damage as well. Like, I'm not sure if I'm okay with this because I prefer tanks to be not damage dealers, but Zarya's like the one character that doesn't have that much range, so I'm okay with it. Like, Orisa's Javelin, I might have a little bit more of a problem with than Zarya's Beam. Echo went to 225. Hanzo went to 225. See, no other changes either. It's just that on the dot. Junkrat got a bit of a buff. I think it's a buff. I don't play Junkrat. I don't really know. Sojourn, I'm kind of confused about. I won't lie. Primary fire spread reduced from 2 to 1.6. Like, okay. Critical hits now grant 10 energy. That was like a big problem we had. Energy degeneration rate reduced from 30 to 15 per second after 7 seconds. She generates more energy and she loses less energy. I don't get it. But Sombra, now this is funny, right? So Sombra, base health reduced from 250 to 225. But virus impact damage increased from 25 to 35. Doesn't seem like a lot. Then consider a hacked virus. instead of 50 for impact, it's 70. 70! Do you realize how much that fucking is? That is an insane amount of damage from a virus out of nowhere because of permanent invisibility. That is crazy. And then the stealth went from 45 to 60. This is what it was before the rework. That's crazy. No. The difference is between sometimes not hacking and now always hacking, right? Also, I have a chart. Don't worry. I put it in the presentation for why this is actually crazy. And Torb 225 but got 25 more armor, so the number didn't change, but he has more armor. Iliari, I don't really know what projectile environment collision size reduced means. I think it just means you could just shoot it through tiny corridors or something now, like little pixel perfect things, I guess. Kiriko, ding dong, the bitch is gone. Fuck yeah, let's go. Her kunai, less burst damage and recovery time increase. So like she does less damage and she does less damage more often and she has less health. Like they straight fucking nerfed her, dude. Although 40 to 60, it's 120 damage per headshot now. 90 plus 0.5. 90 is like 115, I think. 5 more damage in a headshot. 5. So her health got dropped by 25. She does less crit damage and she does less kunai firing at the cost of 5 more damage. I'm okay with that. And Life Weaver just kind of got buffed out the wazoo. I will not lie. Except for rejuvenating dash. But yeah, no, he now always charges his healing thingy and he doesn't walk slower if he charges his healing thingy. And his platform is now an elevator that goes up and down. Less health and 2 seconds longer cooldown, I guess. And rejuvenating dash got dropped a little bit. And Mercy I'm sorry, Mercy players, but you know, as a Sombra player, dude, I'm sorry, man. They did not need to do this to her. 250 to 225. Primary fire healing increased by 5 health per second. Secondary fire damage boost increased from 25 to 30%. Mercy just gets gridlocked if there's a Sombra in the game. There's no way. Mercy is now in the OG Zenyatta category of just getting absolutely fucking rolled 24/7. And Moira does a little bit more damage, but also the health. So, and Lucio also 225 primary fire damage increased by 4. And then they did a bunch of visual and audio. So all of this is very nice, actually. This is all very nice. The enemy's vision of the race start sound was updated to be more noticeable. Everything's more noticeable. Now it's just Judo better when she gets level architecture as doorways. Everything's just better now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sombra Overwatch 12. I made a little presentation because there's a bunch of nerd stuff that makes me a little bit concerned for the future of Sombra Overwatch. Bam! Season 12, hooray. Let's take a moment first, like to celebrate the fact that Season 11 is over. Hooray. Hooray, right? The nerd stuff, I made a little thing. I did some pre-calculations. For the past, I think, like half a year since the rework happened, I've kind of been saying to not engage with hack because the damage that gets added for the virus is not worth the trade-off for accidentally, you know, getting interrupted or killed or missing or any of that. The risk is not worth the reward. So in Virus, for Virus 1.0, it did a base impact of 10, which doubled into 20, which meant, like, it was, the difference is negligible. For 10 extra damage, you do not risk the hack into Virus. That entire process, not worth the risk at all. But then they buffed it. They buffed it into 25 base impact with a multiplier of 2 to make it 50, which is, you know, a little bit harder to justify, but still, I can still confidently say that if you more often than not engage without hack, you're fine. It's honestly better because the consistency in the damage is more important than being able to do a lot of damage, you know? Like, sure, Widowmaker can, like, do 300 damage with one bullet, but if you miss every shot, you do 0 damage. So, in the same way, you know, the difference is either 45% or 56% of a character, of a squishy's health bar. So, assuming 250 health, right? So, if you're assuming, if you're shooting a Genji, if you hack the Genji in new virus, you could do 56% of his health bar, or if you don't hack, you do 45. You have, like, you've way more of a chance of hitting the 45% guaranteed than hitting 56, so, like, you know, the idea is that it's not worth the trade-off. But, now, in this patch, they changed it again. They added another 10, which means an impact of 70, and then without impact is 35. So that makes it 160 damage, which means to a character that has 250 health, it's either 50% of their health bar almost guaranteed, or 64, which is quite a bit. And then especially against 225 HP characters, if you don't hack them, it's 55%, but if you do hack them, it's 71% of their health bar. Just like 71 of their health gone by just hacking and virusing. You know, remember how I said to not engage with hack? Yeah, ignore that. No, ignore, I guess that's just what you do now. But luckily for us, that's not enough. Sorry, I forgot about me adding this part. So all the characters that have 225 HP for the 71% health bar, that includes Echo, Hanzo, Mercy, Moira, Lucio, and Pharah. What's the plus 94? That's the damage over time. So this is the damage that it does in 2 seconds or 4 seconds, depending if you have them hacked or not. But that one doesn't change, it just happens faster. But it also also the Juno. So these characters all take 71% of their health if you hack them and then virus them. That's not the fun part. There's another one. Oh, fucking Kiriko. Hell yeah, she's gone. Ding dong, the witch is gone. Hell yeah. So now, Sombra's biggest counter is gone. Widow, that didn't change of health. And same for Tracer. We can bully Widow harder. Yeah, you can also hack virus melee Tracer and she's dead. So here, right, Kiriko now has 225 HP, which means finally, if the enemy team goes Kiriko and TPs into you, you can just like swap targets to Kiriko and kill Kiriko. It's great. But luckily for us, that's not enough because they also had to buff stealth. Before in the olden days when stealth was on a timer, I miss those days, it was 75. Before the rework, it was 60. So like when Overwatch 2 launched. And then after the rework, they made it 45%, and now we're back to 60%. This time against characters that have 225 health, you know, with the burst damage of virus, because before that wasn't the case. Before, you know, while everyone had 200 health, we didn't have the 60% speed with the virus. So now Sombra's gonna be faster, gonna do more damage, which means we're gonna only prosper and nothing can go wrong. As you can see here in this graph, we're gonna nerf Sombra to 225 HP, which means we got a counter buff with the virus and stealth, which is what we did, meaning Blizzard, which means she gets to do more damage more often with less resistance because Kiriko got nerfed, but that means more damage more often with less resistance. So then in the mid-season, we keep the nerf, but we take the buffs away because we all demand nerfs because Sombra's oppressive, which means Sombra's gonna be left worse than what she was before. That's my only concern. I'm expecting this to happen, but until then, I guess we get to have fun with what we have. And that's my presentation. Thanks. All right. Oh, new map. Let's go. Look out for junk. Well, thank you for phrasing it that way. I have no experience with this patch. This is my very first game, FYI. I don't really know what's going on. My sensitivity feels a little bit high. I don't know. I guess I'm just faster. All right. Oh, man. I feel like I'm always in the Lucio speed ring. All right, so Pharah has 225 HP. Let's go give her. So that would, like, pretty much almost kill her if she's not careful. But I'm also very susceptible to death. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's get some damage in. Ooh, man. The anxiety of me having 225 HP is definitely hitting me. I can't jump that. Aw. Alright. Okay. Well, we got the point, so now we push up. Let's see. Where's all this? Where am I? Where am I going? Ooh, man. Right, well, I'm not hitting much. You're never wrong? What about that time when you thought you were wrong? Well, I was right. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Wow. Okay, damage is scary again. Okay. Ah, if I hit my viruses, then I can actually see if it's impactful or not. Okay, 25% virus accuracy. Let's go! I'm doing it! I'm making everyone proud! Okay, and now E is segmented into thirds. Okay, so you have 225 HP. Now, if I hit that, that would have been actually really good. Unfortunately, I did it. I'm gonna give you this. Okay. Dude, I missed! I can't be missing these, man. I should not be missing these. Alright, well. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I really just want to hit a 225 target. I'm gonna just... Oh, you got healed. Lucky. Dude, you are 1 HP. I don't want to die. Oh. That was... Okay. This is not a very good display of the changes, I'll be honest. I need to figure this out. I've never been a fan of... Oh. Yeah, I'm not good at this engaging with hack nonsense. I'm not good at it, man. Oh, this is... Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice this a little bit. Oh, my. Oh, that was fast. Okay, well, I'm dead. We're talking about 225. Nice. Well, yeah, but now, instead of it just... Oh. Like, that is fast, dude. I could spawn camp 3 people at a time. That is fast. I'm mapping this entire map in my head right now. I'm making an internal mini-map. I'm figuring it out. I missed. Okay, that is a lot of damage really fast, though. Okay, I'm really not hitting my shots. Number 1 Sombra, by the way. Yeah, number 1 Sombra, by the way. 38% virus accuracy. I'm a gamer. Sombra just W or L. I don't know. I'm missing all of my shit, dude. Yeah, okay. If I wasn't missing all of my shit, I'd know. Unfortunately, I have no fucking clue. I don't know. Overall, in terms of like balance, I think it's gonna be a net buff. It's just for me, I don't like the idea of forcing hack. Oh wow, the guns are blue now. I genuinely despise the idea of hack having damage boost because people I don't like hack being like a necessity. I don't like it. I like how hack is something you sometimes use, but now it's just you always use it or you're dumb. I missed. I really did that. I really missed that. I don't know. What's going on with Venture's gun? That is the updated visuals. Like, my gun is blue now. In the beam, everyone's gun is blue. That's actually really cool. Oh, is that the new just, like, general damage amp visual? Because that's really fucking cool, actually. That's actually genuinely cool. I'm actually really happy with that. That's sick. Yeah, hack before anything! I see. Okay. I'm noticing my misses a lot more because there's such a strong emphasis on hitting your virus right now. Before it was just like you hit your viruses and then see what you can do. But now my entire dive depends on if I hit the virus or not. Like if I die or the enemy team dies entirely depends on if I hit the virus after the hack, which I'm not too sure if I like or not.